Hey everyone. It's a late night here, but I am wide awake and my mind is absolutely racing after reading these new General Hospital spoilers. Grab a snack and settle in because we have so much to unpack and I seriously need to vent about what is happening in Port Charles right now. I cannot believe they're actually doing this to Brooklyn Quartermain. I am literally screaming at my screen right now. Like, what is the writing team thinking? I am looking at the spoilers for the next few weeks, specifically June 22 to July 10, and my jaw is on the floor. Brooklyn is officially teaming up with Lucy Coe to frame Willow Kane for the Jordan and Curtis Ashford hit and run accident. I mean, I have been watching this show since 2015, and I have seen them assassinate character growth before, but this takes the cake. React first, explain later, I know, but I am just so heated about this. Brooklyn is the one who drove away from the crash scene. We all know this. But to actively pin it on Willow just because she is insecure about Harrison Chase's lingering connection to her, it is so incredibly messy and toxic. And look, I know some people are loving this villain era for Brooklyn, but personally, I am devastated. I wanted her and Chase to just be happy and adopt baby Phoebe in peace. But no, we can't have nice things. Because as we move into the week of June 29 to July 3, Brooklyn is going to start panicking. She is going to fear that she has gone way too far in her scheme against Willow. And she has. You don't just frame someone for a felony hit and run and expect to walk away clean. Especially not when your husband is a literal police officer with a massive hero complex. So, of course, by the time the week of July 6th to July 10 rolls around, Chase is going to be on the case. Harrison Chase is the ultimate Boy Scout, and he's going to try to clear Willow's name. Because he always defends Willow, and he's going to follow the trail right back to his own wife. The spoilers say this storyline will lead to Brooklyn completely breaking down and confessing to the frame-up and taking responsibility for leaving the scene of the crash in the first place. Albeit inadvertently, but still. As a result, Chase and Brooklyn's marriage is on the verge of blowing up in a massive way. I am dreading this. I am absolutely dreading it. Are we really going to watch them get a divorce over this? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's back up and talk about Willow for a second. Because Willow isn't just dealing with Brooklyn's psychotic frame-up. Oh no. Because Jen Sidwell is apparently going to show up at her house again. I'm sorry, but how does this international mobster just keep waltzing into people's homes in Port Charles? During the week of June 22 to 26, Sidwell is going to harass Willow with more orders. Willow is already panicking because she found out Jack Brennan isn't paralyzed and her whole Drew Kane blackmail scheme is hanging by a thread. Now she's going to have Sidwell barking at her? I kind of feel bad for Willow. Actually, no, I don't. She's been insufferable lately. See, I'm contradicting myself, but my emotions are all over the place tonight. I just don't understand why Willow is suddenly the nexus of every single criminal conspiracy in town. And then we have Sonny Corinthos. Because of course Sonny has to force his way into everyone's business. The spoilers for June 22 to 26 say Sonny forces Ava Jerome into a meeting. Why? Ava and Ethan Lovett are finally having this cute, bonded moment over his Delilah Wilson and Phoebe secret, and here comes Sonny to drag Ava back into his mob drama. I am so tired of Sonny treating Ava like a pawn. I know they have history, I know they share Avery, and I know Sonny is gearing up for this massive, bloody battle with Jen Sidwell, but let the woman breathe. Sonny is just so territorial right now, especially since he found out about Carly and Valentine. He is lashing out at everyone, and Ava is just convenient collateral damage. Okay, back to the point. Let's take a breath and talk about something I am actually hyped for. Anna Devane. My absolute queen. She is currently over in France at that WSB facility, recovering from the psychological rigor she endured. But during the week of June 22 to 26, she's going to have a crucial meeting with her doctor to monitor her progress. And the spoilers say Anna's going to take a gamble a little later, so trouble is brewing. Yes, give me Super Spy Anna back. I am so ready for her to break out of there, or manipulate her way into a release, and come back to Port Charles to clean up this entire mess. Remember when they tried to bench Anna a few years ago and make her just sit around? Yeah, didn't work then either. She is the moment, and this show needs her back in action ASAP. But speaking of WSB messes, we have to talk about this British Virgin Islands disaster. I am literally pacing my room just thinking about it. Cassius Faison, who, by the way, I am still not over the whole Nathan West twin reveal, spills the beans to Dante and Lulu about exactly where Rocco and Britt are hiding. Tortola. Out of 49 islands, they pinpoint Tortola. and Dante and Lulu decide to just rush in. I mean, I get it. They are parents and they want their kid back. But they ruin everything. The spoilers literally say that Dante and Lulu heading there might tip off Ross Cullum. Britt Westbourne is already deathly sick, she is in massive peril, and now Cullum is going to descend on them in Tortola. Rocco is going to unleash his absolute wrath on his parents, and honestly, am I the only one who is 100% on Rocco's side here? Rocco has been out there surviving, keeping Britt safe on the run, and the adults just come in like a wrecking ball and mess it all up. Rocco has every right to be furious with Dante and Lulu. Let's pivot back to Cassius for a second, because this is tearing me apart. His Nathan West act is fully crumbling. Everyone knows the truth now. Lulu brayed about it to the whole town. Liesl knows she was manipulated. It's over. Cassius knows he needs to leave town while he still can, before the PCPD or the WSB lock him up for good. But he refuses to walk away without one last bonding session with James West at the batting cages. I am not gonna lie, reading this made me tear up. It is so twisted because he is not Nathan. He is Caesar Faison's secret son, but he has genuinely bonded with that little boy. Will he get caught? Is he gonna risk going to Steinmauer just to hit some baseballs with his nephew? It is giving me major Peter August vibes, but like a slightly more sympathetic version? I don't even know what I'm feeling right now, but it's tragic. Meanwhile, Valentine Cassadine is doing the absolute most, and I am obsessed. During the week of June 29 to July 3, we are going to get a glimpse of Valentine's meeting with Z, the global head of the WSB, over in Geneva. Valentine is literally risking his own freedom, risking going back to a cell in Steinmauer to spill the whole ugly story and expose Ross Cullum as the dirtiest agent imaginable. And why is he doing this? To save Jocelyn Jax and to protect Carly Spencer. I mean, Sonny is back home plotting with Brick to ruin Valentine and Carly's romance, but Valentine is out here playing 4D chess on an international level to save Carly's daughter. We love to see it. Valentine is proving he is the better man right now, and I will fight anyone who disagrees. And can we talk about the teens? Danny Morgan and Charlotte Cassadine teaming up to sabotage Cullum's grand plans? This is the next generation of Port Charles royalty right here. A Morgan, Quartermain, and a Cassadine, Spencer, working together? It is poetic cinema. Charlotte has been so stressed about Valentine and Britt, and Danny is just stepping up to help her. I am so here for this teen detective agency vibe. It reminds me of the old days when the teens used to actually drive the summer storylines. Because all of this, the BVI disaster, Valentine in Geneva, the teens scheming it, is all leading to a massive, explosive climax on Spoon Island. By the time we hit the week of July 6 to July 10, Cullum is going to prepare to make a grand getaway from Windermere with all the cold fusion information. He thinks he has won. He thinks he has outsmarted everyone. But the spoilers tease that Jocelyn Jax might be the one to stop him. And it literally says, and maybe even end his life. Excuse me, is Jocelyn Jax going to catch a body? I am screaming at the top of my lungs. Carly's daughter is really out here fighting international WSB supervillains in a gothic castle. This is the campy, high-stakes, ridiculous soap drama I signed up for. Jocelyn has been held captive, she has been terrified, and now she is going to take matters into her own hands. If Jocelyn actually kills Cullum, it is going to change her character forever. And honestly, I am totally here for it. Let her be a badass. And of course, Carly and Z are going to play roles in this Windermere drama too. We already know the WSB raided Carly's house looking for Valentine, so Carly is already on the warpath. She is not going to just sit at home while her daughter is fighting for her life on Spoon Island. If Z comes to Port Charles to confront Cullum, and Carly inserts herself into the crossfire, it is going to be an absolute bloodbath. I am terrified for everyone involved, but I cannot look away. Look, I know I'm rambling and my thoughts are completely scattered, but these next 3 weeks are going to change the fabric of the show. We have marriages blowing up because of stupid hit-and-run frame-ups, mob wars escalating with Sonny and Sidwell, super spy showdowns in France and Geneva, and teens potentially catching bodies on Spoon Island. It is just so much to process. I am so emotionally invested in these characters, and watching them make these horrible, life-altering decisions is stressing me out. Like, I just want to shake Brooklyn and tell her to stop. I want to tell Dante and Lulu to stay out of Tortola. I want to give Cassius a hug, even though he's a liar. This show has me in a chokehold, and I am not apologizing for it. I need to go drink some water, calm my heart rate down, and mentally prepare myself for the week of June 22. Let me know if you guys are as stressed as I am. because I definitely need to share this anxiety with people who actually get it.